was fighting the losing battle with my bed. It was comfortable and warm and cozy, and it kept telling me not to get up, but I had to. But anyways, yeah, so I'm up, mostly trying to be up anyways, and I think I'm gonna head somewhere before I have to go to work. I don't quite know. I don't have enough time to go to FedEx, which I still haven't gone to, which is super annoying, but I'm gonna go, I don't know, get some breakfast and then get something for lunch. Yeah. And I was doing some research last night. I might enroll or sign up for a couple of survival races this year. There's one coming up, I think it's in April. I might do. Even if I'm not fully fit for it, it'd be good as a physical test to see where I'm at, what I need to do. It's like a 4-mile thing. There's one in Austin later this year. It's the Zombie Run, which I think that would be fun. If you haven't done, I'll link it down below, but if you haven't heard about it, basically it's this kind of this run survival thing. It's in this area where you have people who dress up and act like zombies, and you're the person who's trying to survive. You run around this area. You have sections that you go to where it's like a safe zone. Little cabins you can run into. But if the zombies, I don't know how it works. Like if they touch you or if they grab you or what, then you lose. But it seems pretty cool. There was one, I can't remember, but it was I remember it being late last year. It was up in Denton, or sort of in Denton, but it was kind of the thing like what I'm looking to do in next month or in a couple months, where it's a big muddy mess that you run through and enjoy yourself like that. So those are the 3 things that I'm planning on doing this year. I need to get a little bit more motivated with my exercising, but I think even now with what I'm doing, I would at least be able to participate and have fun. What I may do, depending on which one I go to, if I go to this one in April-ish first, I'm going to get me one of those GoPros and attach it to me so I can have that. So that'll be fun. But anyway, so that's that. I'm gonna go somewhere and get me something for something, and then do some other stuff for something later, and then maybe I'll do something else. But yeah. All right, another night. Nothing special, but I kind of already knew that was going to happen. I had 2 kind of what the hell moments this evening. One was last week, 2 British tourists were traveling, and when they got to LAX, they were detained. And it wasn't for any conduct on the flight. It wasn't for anything coming up, I don't think, in their background. There was no red flags in the normal sense. They tweeted that they were going to come destroy America and dig up Marilyn Monroe, which they just tweeted this, destroy America, come and party like crazy, have a good time, and then I don't know about the digging up Marilyn Monroe. I think they were just, being young people and trying to be funny, and anybody but Homeland Security would think that's funny, which is who detained these 2. was really strange. I was reading through the article, and they were detained for several hours. At one point, it was a guy and a girl. At one point, um, one of the Homeland Security agents were basically like, "Are you the lookout for him when he digs up the body, or the other way around? If he was the lookout for her?" They had to stay overnight in a jail with some people who were in there for drug trafficking, I think. But it was really sad that a simple tweet before getting on the plane and coming, or actually it was like the day before they even got on the plane, that they come out to U.S. and are greeted by Homeland Security and not really allowed entrance into the U.S. They were stuck in the airport, and after everything went down, then they were sent back. And it was pretty sad. Now the other kind of what the hell moment was actually earlier this morning, like it was like 6 in the morning, or about 5 in the morning. I was listening to CNN because of all the music stations I have on my radio, there wasn't crap on. So I was listening to CNN, and there was this article about, or actually no, it was this segment about this. What was it? There was a senator, I think what it was a representative. Yeah, no, Tennessee Senator Stacey Camfeld. He had an interview with Michelangelo Signoroli. I completely messed up his name, but he is a DJ on OutQ, Sirius's gay radio station, and he was on there he was on there talking about the Don't Say Gay bill, something he's been trying to push for years, which has failed. Michael was trying to get him to answer, legitimate questions like, I think at some point he was talking about how, being gay is unnatural, and going on some other things, and how it's shouldn't be discussed in any fashion throughout up until like 8th grade, even going as far as if there is someone of an age, from up to 8th grade who is homosexual, they can't even discuss it because it's just be this taboo thing. So it'd be almost to a point where they couldn't feel safe in their school. He went as far as to say the bullying that a lot of these kids get in school is just a media hype, and it was really sad. What I'm going to link that below. That's going to be an interesting. It's like a 15-minute interview. I listened to it. I don't ever listen to the station, but I just happened to listen to it. Checked it out on the after I heard the thing on CNN, and it's really sad. I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm just dying because I'm not gay, but knowing what I know, and I'm thinking, oh my God, this guy is an elected official, and he is talking like this. He's just being very negative, and I don't know. It's also why I'm a strong supporter of the separation of church and state. While I do support, like our president, who is Christian or whatever he is, ending his speeches with, God bless us, God bless the United States. Okay, that's whatever. But part of it is just annoying because there was a reason why there was separation of church and state, and now we have to deal with the integration of it, and more often than not, it's focused on the Christian faith-based religions, and anybody who goes against it is ostracized. That's why I'm also so tired of hearing about who supports what as far as the candidates for presidency. It's super annoying. And, I don't know. It's why I'm not a religious person by any stretch of the imagination. But anyways, yeah. So links below. I'm gonna throw those in there. There was another thing about. I think it was about the. Acer. I think is what it is. Asus is going to be putting the Kinect technology in their laptops. So that's gonna be kind of interesting. They're actually gonna integrate that into their computers now that Microsoft has released it for the computer. I don't quite know what the idea is. I haven't really read too much of the articles. There's a few of them on it, but I don't know. One of the things like PC World was like, I don't know how comfortable I'd be with waving my arms and sometimes legs in front of my laptop. Just saying. And we know from the phones and other computers that the facial recognition stuff is complete crap because you got to do it a certain way. So that's going to be interesting to see what the overall idea is for it. I foresee somebody putting it up on a table and hooking it up to their TV or mantle or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go give me something to drink, eat a few crackers, and I'm going to go to bed. I'm starting to train harder now for what I'm going to be working on as far as, I'm not going to go as far as like marathoning, like the whole 26 miles or whatever, but I'm going to do some of the endurance challenges this year. I was saying those earlier. I'll link the two that I can remember down on the bottom, and one of them's the I think it's like the Mud Buddy. That one's coming up real soon, and then the zombie race. I can't remember which one's up here and which one's in Austin. I think it's the Mud Buddy is the one up here in the Dallas area, and then the zombie race is the one that's in Austin. I don't know. I'll look them up. I'm gonna link them. They'll be down there, and I may just throw in some other random crap, just throw it down there just for filler. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Have a good night, and don't support morons in the government. They should at least have a 8th grade education, or have the appearance of at least an 8th grade education. Just saying. Good night.
It's recording and it shouldn't be.